Hello guys, I'm Nona Prince and welcome to the stream of what I watched last month, which is May. This is June, right? Yes, May. Not just May, just until now. Because I saw one movie today also. But let me know how's the audio, how's the video, can you hear me? It feels really weird because I'm actually hearing to music and I'm getting distracted by it. Let me just maybe decrease the volume. Yeah, feels weird, but yeah, let me know how's the audio of the video and we'll continue, and we'll also check out some trailers if you want. Let me know if some new trailers or teasers have dropped, and let me know what all you watched in May, anything special. So in the description I have put down how many films I saw last month, which came to total of 17, out of which I have reviewed many, and which I have not reviewed I'll be talking about in this stream. So let me know what you all watched, anything new, anything different in the chat, and yeah, we'll continue, we'll talk about it throughout. Sajal says, did you see Baddies says Vikram Dev? Yes, I did. You want me to ask about that? It's very rare, very rare that I have a different opinion than him. Like I think that it has happened 3 times if I recall correctly. Which was the last? It was, I think, a Hindi film which I liked, but he just didn't like at all. Which was that? What recent Hindi film came out? I don't recollect now. I'm watching Brain De Palma filmography throughout now. Okay. I don't like this. I hope you cannot hear the music on stream. I'll be gone otherwise. Copyright strike. Sethuthaman is a Tamil movie I'm watching in Telugu. No, I didn't. I used the picture. That's it. I knew someone would notice that. Kannada sapta sagaradaache yello teaser has dropped at 6 p.m. today. The actor Hemant Rao starring Rakshit Chet. Check it out. Okay, we'll check it out. So that means you can hear me, right? No one has said that. Audio, video, all good. If you want to hear the music I am hearing, you can join me on Discord. I am hearing on Discord. I'm not gonna sin. Alright, I think we can start with the movies and then we'll get to the trailers. Alright. Okay, the first film was Thar on Netflix, starring Harshvardhan Kapoor, Anil Kapoor, and very, I would say, good, well-made, Western film. Very not Hindi or Bollywood. It's very slow, very different, and it is like a typical Western film, and they have done a good job with that. It's a revenge drama, and yeah, like there's nothing much than that. Like nothing stood out like that. Like it's very well adapted in Thar Desert in Rajasthan, and yeah, I think it's okay. Like it's underrated. It's something we don't get in Hindi cinema much, and yeah, it's good to have big stars like them heading that project. No way it would have worked at the box office or something like that. But let me know if you have seen this. I'm still not sure if you guys can hear me or not. Like, can you hear the audio, video, everything all good? Also, one more thing I wanted to, let me come back. If everyone's here, okay, you can hear me, great. Tomorrow is anniversary of Virus movie, and I wanted to actually rewatch that movie. So let me know what time should we watch it tomorrow. I'll live stream it. Virus live watch along. What time? In the afternoon, evening, 3 p.m, 6 p.m, or 9 p.m. I don't know because when I saw it, I didn't like. I only knew 2 or 3 actors from that movie, and I would like to watch it now and see how many I get, and also revisit the movie. Let me know. The poll is in the chat. All right, let's come back. Okay, yeah, Thar was good, like well-made movie, but that's it. Nothing more special or something. If you haven't seen any Western, you should check it out. Let's come to Beast. Beast. Thalapathy Vijay, Nelson directing. That was my drawing point towards this film, and oh my god, didn't expect it to be so bad. It was like I heard people saying it's bad, this that, but I didn't like even think that it can be so bad. Like how to explain it? It felt that the movie started, and within 5 minutes into the movie, I'm like, something is wrong. 5 minutes is nothing, It just, you give the film time to see what's going on, but suddenly I was having this feeling that something is wrong. The audio, the visuals, they are not coming together as whole. And I was like, what's happening? And throughout the film, I understood what was Nelson trying. He was trying his dark humor in a way, but the execution of it and the way it was done, it just fell flat. Like every scene back to back had no energy. There was like the background music was there, but it was not doing anything to the visuals. It felt so like devoid of life. Like literally, I think the first time Vijay and Pooja Heggde's character meet, like it is so like uninteresting, so boring, and I was like, what's wrong, what's happening? I could feel that emptiness, like it's not working. Like, did no one watch the movie before releasing? Like, it's not working at all. Like, at least something with the editing. And there was the artistic choice of having flat sequences, like the camera angle is not very dynamic, keeping it straight, simple. And I think that's where the Nelson's attempt came in, but oh my god, it just fell flat from the start to the end. It was cringe moments after cringe moments, bad stuff. Nothing worked, nothing. And oh my god, if I had seen this movie in theater, I would have been really sad. Watch Witch of Robert Eggers. Okay, I think no, we'll talk about Northman. That's the first film I've seen of his. But yeah, man, let me know your Beast thoughts. But yeah, it was like, it's not like having seen Doctor, right? Nelson knows his craft. He knows how to make a film, It's not like he's new and he was trying something and it didn't work out. It's just hard to believe that after Doctor he made this. It just went like everything went wrong with this film. Mind mentioning a good hostage movie you watched apart from Beast? Yeah. Whenever someone asks questions like this, now I'm always blank because I'm very bad at remembering stuff, and after I say something, I'll later remind, oh, that also the thing, right? Give me examples. You give me examples. If I've seen, I'll tell you. Is Taken a hostage movie? I don't know. I think everyone's talking about Die Hard when Beast talking about Beast. So maybe Die Hard. I've not seen Die Hard 1. I have seen 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 was really bad. 4 I think is everyone's favorite, if I remember correctly. 4 or 3, the cyber attack one. That was really fun. Any other hostage? There was a Hindi movie called Kidnap. I don't know how many have seen it. Hey, even the Korean movie, right? Old Boy is a hostage movie, right? That's next level then. Alright, let's move on from Beast. Top Gun. Watched it live on my second channel, Engeki Society. You can check it out there. And yeah, man, I remember watching the first time when I saw this film. Like, it was like, oh my god, it's a classic. You have to watch it. I'm like, and I was on that thing that I was watching all these old classic films. I saw 12 Angry Men, Few Good Men, like all these classics. I was going one by one, and Top Gun was next. And I saw it and I felt so bored. Like, I didn't get what's so special about it. And it was like 4, 5 years back, I would say. Not 4, 5. 3, 4. 3, 4. Yeah. So, and that time I didn't like it. I like, it was boring. I didn't, enjoy it that much. But When the second film Maverick trailer came out, it looked so good. And then just rewatching it before I go watch that movie, and watching these characters, I knew the story, so I was giving it more time, looking at the sequences, looking at them talking and interacting, and it connected with me surprisingly. And the second, like the sequel, is outstanding. As I said in my review, also one of the best sequels ever. So I just connected so well with the film, it really worked. And let me know if you have seen Top Gun. Haven't watched Thar yet, but it gives me vibes of Manorama 6 Feet Under. It's a like niche dry location movie. The movie is in my list, Netflix watch list. Mine mention, okay. Still Beast made 30 crore profit. I would say, like, I wouldn't like think that someone should go for loss or something, but okay. Check out Veeratha Parvam and Ante Sundarakali Telugu trailer. Both are amazing. All right. Top Gun is good, but outdated editing and screenplay is choppy. Really? I think the only thing I found was like the flying scenes. Like sometimes I don't know what's really happening in the old one. The new one is of course amazing. I personally didn't like the first Top Gun, but the new Maverick one was amazing. Okay. I know. First time I also saw First time I saw the first movie, I didn't like that much. But second, I don't know. It just clicked with me so well. Maybe also the anticipation that this is gonna continue tomorrow when I watch the sequel. Maybe that's why. Who's your favorite American British actor? Mine is Benedict Cumberbatch. Haven't watched any Doctor Strange yet, but loved him in Sherlock Imitation Game. Yeah, he's good. He's great. Who's else is an English actor, man? Like I have no idea who's English and who's British and who's not. Still now, what is your best movie? I don't get that question. Which this month, this year, in the life? Like, what's the question? Top Gun soundtrack is superb. Yes, man. Shamshira teaser is coming. Great. This has been coming for 2 years now. All right. Let's move on. Amazon original The Boys Diabolical animated anthology series. 10 minutes episode. That's it. And this is the most violent, ridiculous, R-rated stuff I've ever seen in my life. Like there were moments I just looked away. I couldn't watch. And it's animated and in a cartoon style. Like each episode is different art style. But like the first episode is not a spoiler. It's anthology, like all separate stories in each episode. But the first episode is basically a baby's day out in boys' universe. And it's the most violent thing I've ever seen in my life. Like I had to look away from the screen. That's how gory it is. Like I can't even describe things they do throughout the show. Oh my god. Like the show is one thing, the boys show, season 3 is out. That's one thing, but this just takes it to some other level altogether. I was like, I barely watched the whole thing. The boys getting darker season by season. Yes, man. Best Akshay Kumar performance. I love his Bhool Bhulaiya. I love him in Welcome. I love his, comedic scenes. What else? Hera Fairy he's really good. Recently he did some good films also. I'm not, again man, blank. This year's best movie. It's Everything Everywhere All at Once. Like Triple I is also at the top, but maybe I saw Everything Everywhere All at Once recently. That video will come out when the film is officially out, so I can put out that video. Boys Diabolical or Titan, which was more? I think because the goriness of Titan is like live action, right? So it hits you harder, like it makes you, but like animated wise, it makes you disgusted. So it's more, it's tough to answer. I saw Sani Kaidam recently. Didn't you think the screenplay was so predictable? No, it's a typical revenge drama. Actually, it's more about the creating that mood and experience. And I think the editing wise, it did change few things, non-linear kind of imagination sequences in between when she's looking for the family. So they a lot of things, they innovated it. Like Thar is very predictable, straightforward Western revenge drama. Like that's like to the books, And if you have seen a lot of Western movies, you'll like nothing new. In terms of that, Sani Kaidam is still, very different and refreshing in that sense. Of course, it is predictable, but I don't think that's what you expect from a Western revenge drama. Waiting for Sethuthaman review. Really impressed with its climax. Do watch Tulsidas Jr. on Netflix. Yeah, that movie came out of nowhere, man, on Netflix. This year's best outfit, fresh scream, no exit. Are those films? Like, I've not even heard any of them. Scream I have heard, but Scream is a new one? Okay. No idea about that. I was gonna answer something. Yeah, Akshay Kumar. Let me just look up. Akshay Kumar movies. I really like him in Patiala. Baby is really good. Baby movie is really fun. Okay. Jolly LLB na. Brothers, I really enjoyed that movie. I really enjoyed. Special 26, man. I think one of his best. Badman, nah. Patella was a movie which makes me emotional, but the second half was not that good. How Namaste London? It was a classic when it came out. Then Welcome and all this, yeah. That's pretty much it. Kesari is also there, but it was okayish. Thoughts on Kesari? Yeah, my video is out. I liked what they tried. I liked a lot of things, and especially what they kept in the movie. That last sequence, which is very popular. That the young kid like puts himself on fire. That's like very well known event of that thing, and I was happy they kept it. Didn't like make Akshay Kumar's character do that, because that did happen. And also I found the film was anti-war. In a way, they were showing like whoever died, they always showed it from the top, like everyone's dead. So I felt like they were trying to show that what war causes on both sides. In that sense, it was good. But again, Akshay Kumar's, it's like maybe little nuance. You need more nuance. Like again, what I said about Lal Singh Chadda, right? You have all these 21 Sikh men. There's no one scene of them tying their turban. Like it's not that you need to have that. Just they're talking, they're sitting, there's a one person's tying turban, and have a scene like that. It's not just focus. I'm not asking you to focus on it, but there are 21 Sikh characters and none of them we see tying turban. So there's a lot of nuances they could have touched on. The treatment could have been different. A lot of people felt that it felt very typical how we get these historical films. But it was a okay attempt. Like nice to see the story fold out on the big screen. Maybe what in any sense. Have you seen the original version of Brothers, which is called Warriors? No, I was long time back, like 2-3 years back. I think I was watching like first 10 minutes, and I didn't like. I was not in the mood, and I just moved on. But I want to watch the original. My favorite is Chandni Chowk to China. Dude, in my childhood I used to watch it a lot. It was not a great movie, but I used to watch a lot. Like it's come on TV. Do you think Special 26 and end could have been handled well? It was good till then, but the ending was easy giveaway. Was it? I was pretty surprised, man, with that ending. That it was all their plan. It was just, I was just blown away with that. So I didn't find it not done well. You should check out the North Water. Pretty sure you would like it. Okay. You haven't watched Virus? I have watched. I want to watch again because last time when I saw, I didn't know half the actors. Hopefully now I know. Oh, everyone's saying 9 p.m. Everything Everywhere All at Once made me exhausted in a good way. Yeah, I can understand that. I had a big discussion with Varun. We'll put out that video soon. It's available for the members right now. But yeah, we talked about all of that. China Top China is my guilty pleasure. Man, I think we should do a stream just talking about our guilty pleasure films, Like, there's nothing wrong. Like, I enjoy some parts of it. Uh, like, Race 3 was a guilty pleasure for me. Like, it was so bad that it was so fun. I said that before, and people like they unsubscribed to the channel. But, anyways, let's move on. All right. Sethuthaman. I was gonna read it Sethuthaman. Sethuthaman. Or Sethuman. Which is the right way of pronouncing that? Do we have anyone in the chat? Is it directed by Tamil? Tamil? It's Tamil, right? Not Z's. Let me know both the things. I thought it was a newcomer. Maybe the poster is wrong. But yeah, I saw this movie on Sony Live. Again a film. It's Paranji is a producer. Again a film about caste discrimination, but in a very not so usual way. It's not like direct. It's indirect, which actually I like better because it just shows you what it still happens, but in such a subtle way, and we don't even realize. And there are a lot of moments they called it out also, but I like that how this rivalry between two people of the upper caste lead to him dying. And I would have liked if the ending they kept it more metaphorical instead of like literally like them getting harmed in the way. But yeah, it like the kid looking in the camera, it was kind of like stare into you, what like you are witnessing it, what you're gonna do. So in that sense, it was nice. It was refreshing, it was really different. And also it's about this making pig, having pig meat, and everything revolves around it. Like you want to eat that, and you want these people because they know how to make that, but you are looking down upon them because they are low people who work with pigs. So a lot of things come out indirectly, which I really liked. Acting wise, I think they got people who are not very like actors, and a lot of long take sequences in the film. Very well done. But yeah, it nothing really like specially just blew me away kind of thing. I think maybe I'm just at this point I've seen a lot of films like this from Tamil cinema. It didn't blow me away in any sense, but yeah, it was a good watch. It's actually available in all 5 languages, so everyone can watch it. Any animated anthology? Okay, sorry. Sethuman or Sethuman. Sethuman. Okay. Any animated anthology like Love, Death, Robot, Boys, or What If, which you loved or love to recommend? Love, Death, Robots, of course. I've only seen season 1. It's amazing. I don't have water here. Yeah, Love, Death, Robot is amazing. Boys, yeah, man, it's not for everyone. It's just too gory. What If is like, if you're into Marvel, What If is one for you. But yeah, I think out of that, Love, Death, Robots is a must. It's amazing storytelling and animation. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, Kriti win for Mimmi instead of Vidya Balan for Sherni? Win what? Where? What you're talking about? If you're talking about Film Fair Awards, which we did in January, check it out if you haven't. Those are the real awards, Both Tanakaran and Sethuman Daksha have the same name, but they are two different people. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ashwin. One word for each of these Neeraj Pandey directorial movies. A Wednesday, outstanding, one of my favorite films ever. Special Subbase, amazing film. Baby, really good film. Amazoni, as a fan, I was happy, but not a great film. Ayeri, nah, it was a miss for me. Have you watched Tanakaram? No, I have not, man. I just heard about it, what it's about, and it's like, not in a mood for that kind of film right now. You get it? Did you watch Amazon Prime's Bot series? No, I have not seen that. Never heard of it actually. Is it with Dwayne Rock Johnson? Someone skip this, please. All right. I've not seen that series, but let's move on. I didn't miss any chat, right? New Nayanthara film O2 trailer released. Okay. Oh yeah, there are the films. Okay, got it. Any podcast recommendation? Yeah, I listened to this. They are just movies. It's a YouTube channel also, and they have a podcast. I listened to them talking about films. It's like, they are like laymen, like they are not like critic review kind of a thing. It's nice to know their reference. I've reached out to them to watch Triple R and share their thoughts. Let's see. Other than that, podcast, what do I hear? Heroes Reforged, I follow. They do Chexican podcast. Nothing special like that. Like one podcast episode which I really like was Naval Ravichandran. No, Naval Ravikant with this guy, the famous podcaster. Yeah, what's his name? Joe Rogan. That's one of the favorite episodes. I've listened to it thrice. Where did you watch Northman? Where it's available. I'm talking about Kriti Saran winning IFA awards for best actress instead of Vidya Balan or Sanam or Sherry. IFA awards, dude. They're not even awards. They're literally like a function where they dance and all. Then they want TRP. It's all scripted, so don't care. The only award show you should care about is Film Fair Awards, which we do on this channel. Check it out if you haven't seen the last one. Is there a mod in the chat if they can post the link to it? Any particular reason not liking Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Yeah, I liked is not even a term. It's like I didn't get the point of the film. Like it's very well made film. There are segments in the film I really like the acting wise. But like what was the point? I didn't get it. So it's not even about liking or disliking. Thoughts on Deepika being jury in good, man. They have representation. Nothing against her. She's a good actress. And it's good that we have Indian representation. She should be the one or not or someone else. Like that's a debate I don't want to get into. I saw 777 Charlie Premier show will happen in Panchayat on 8th. What? Really? Let me check that. Thank you. I'll get onto that. Like I should actually, I'll like such a daily visitor to their thing that they should actually invite me. Now you guys all know I watched 3 films, so they got a lot of money from me. One reason why Western people are liking RR so much, I think it's how my only concern was that you don't need and know anything about what the story is about. Actually, it is so well done. Like the script is so simple and easy to understand, and it all depends on emotions. Everything. And I think for them also, it's like what Pushpa and KGF was in India. Like suddenly everyone realized people still like this mass commercial films. The commercial films they get have become saturated. Everything looks same, and suddenly the film comes where they are seeing something which they've never experienced in their life. It's not even any Bollywood film that comes close to it. Like they may have heard about it or something. It's just so well made, visually so good. It has epic sequences, and every video I hear people talk about, like they don't care about that logic. We feel that Hollywood films, everything needs to have logic and everything. If the story is good, they don't care if someone is flying or someone is not, and whatever they're doing. It's so cool, and you are so invested with those characters. You're bonded with them. The music, each action set pieces, how they come in. It's like a joyride, for them. It's like tasting pizza for the first time, kind of. It's like that for them. So I think it just blows their mind up, and they were like it's something new for them, and they love that something new, because when Marvel started, and now it has become like, oh, every 2 months Marvel movie will come, action movies will come. Like Maverick is getting a lot of love because it's realistic. They flown the real planes and everything. It's not CGI. That's what makes people excited to watch. And when says it Triple I, it's like something totally new they've never seen, and that's why they're loving it so much. Okay, it doesn't show anything on the app, by the way. It's a great episode. You also check out the other podcast and it will teach you great lessons. Yes, man. I've tried, but I think the Joe Rogan one is so good that I just loved it. Let me just go back to chatting. Yeah, it's not showing me anything right now. Check out Pathombatham noottandu Malayalam teaser. Okay, I like Triple R more than KGF 2. Yeah, me too. Did you check? Both are different, but of course, Triple R is I love it more. Did you check the movie Vikram? If yes, how was it? Are you making fun of me, Mr. Anonymous? Is that what you're trying to do here? Next movie pe chalo. Okay, sorry. Have you ever seen the opening to Tokyo Ghoul title Unravel? It's not. Go check it out. Okay. Drop a mail to Perma Studios. Yeah, man. Why not? You're saying 8th, right? Let me see if there's a special screening for it. No. Like, I did once get, like, for a Malayalam film, I was reached out that they want to me to invite me for the first show, but there was no shows in Goa for the film, so it didn't work out. Did you see Alfonso Puthren's new movie Gold poster? Yes, I saw it. Like the poster of is it? No, I found it different. What's your opinion when Indian people say lag when it's referred to as drama by Western audience? See, everyone has their own, vocabulary and the meaning of what they feel, right? Oh man, amazing song playing right now. Join on Discord to hear what I'm hearing. Yeah, lag is like, different for everyone. Like in a movie where it's about drama, then that's what, I want to watch. It cannot be lag. Lag is, when you are trying to tell something, but you're taking so long to tell it, which can be told within, 2 minutes or can be moved on. It's like, not the story is not going anywhere kind of a thing. I think that's where the lag comes in. And I think the best way to, think about this is it's happening or not. क्या नहीं what I was saying, lag, right? Yeah, I think the best way to think about it is that if you watch a movie, right, and if you're feeling it's lagging, right, just think like if this scene was not there, will the film still make sense? You can only do it after watching the movie. Yeah, but just think about that. I think if you just remove that scene never happened. Does the film still make sense? Everything works out? Is there some thematic value going away or character arc is missing? Something is, if it's causing that means the scene was important. And if it wasn't important, it would have been removed and the movie still made sense. That means it could have been removed. It didn't matter. Thank you. Yeah, that was lag. If you could recommend 5 Indian films to foreigners, which one would you recommend? I actually have done it, so I can actually tell you. So it depends. See, the 5 films, it depends on what kind of people they are. Like, what kind of films they like. Let me answer like this. A person who loved Triple R, right? To them, I'll recommend Bahubali franchise, Bansali films like Bajirao Mastani, Padmavat, because it will be something different for them. I don't want to recommend them something which they can watch in their own country also, type of movies, very something eccentric, like a Jallikattu. That's kind of films, I would like to recommend them, which is very different. No, they were not able to see in their own countries. Maybe maybe an Amir Khan film. I'm surprised to see so many foreigners who have seen Forrest Gump are excited about Lal Singh Chaddha more than Indians. Of course, there's an argument that they are, purposely saying it because they want views and all, but like some people are, authentic and you can tell that. But what are the 5 films you would recommend? Will the sequel of Triple R be called Triple S. Why? Oh, RST. Oh, nice one. Slow claps. Ashwin, slow claps. Did you saw the fourth season of Stranger Things? We are watching it on my second channel. We are watching live every episode. You can watch the episode with us if you want. Do check it out. The link is in the chat somewhere and the description. So we watch every episode live there. And I'll just tell you what are we are watching there. We are watching Stranger Things on the channel. We are watching The Boys season 3 on the channel. We are watching Superman, Lois, The Flash, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and now Miss Marvel, which will be coming with Marvel. Also Ashmita Chechi will be joining there. So definitely check that channel out, and if you enjoy, do subscribe to that also. Is Triple R a prequel to Triple X friend? Ashwin, I'll stop reading your chats now. That was bad. Triple R is a stupid movie. It's like a 10-year-old's version of Freedom Fighter. No logic. It's an abomination. I don't know why people love that. Because it's not supposed to be a documentary. That's the point. Film is not supposed to tell you what those freedom fighters did. It's not a documentary. It's not a biopic. It's a fictional story of those freedom fighters before they became the freedom fighters, they got popular for. It's like, come on. And it is, as you said, 10 years old version of it. It is a 10-year-old's dream. This is how, as a kid, I used to dream about. These characters come together and, they fight and epic things happen. That's what Rajamouli did. And I love him for that. That's just outstanding filmmaking. He's literally, bringing all of us childhood stories and dreams on the big screen. How much content you consume per day? As in, content then, not as a movies, I'd say, as I said, last month I saw total 17 films. And how much per day? I would say I watch more content on YouTube than I watch movies or series. I can show you my... Everyone do this. Go to your settings in the phone if you're on Android. And there's a thing called where is it? Digital well-being. So this is mine. 6 hours 52 minutes today. And if I click on the bar, so over that 5 hours 14 minutes on YouTube, and then Twitter and all. 18 minutes in clock. Maybe that's alarm going on. That's why. And if I show you last week, highest was 10 hours 57 minutes. I used 8 hours 33 minutes on YouTube. Last Thursday, I was, I think, too free that day. So yeah, check out this app. It's very good. It's on all Android phones. You can also put locks. Like if you use 1 hour of YouTube, it just shuts down. The actor painstakingly develops the word in first half only for people to call it laggy. Yeah, man. It's like you should, if you know what you want from the film, it's easy. Like there are films, which don't do the setup, and their setup is actually the story itself. That's where new types of storytelling techniques come out, right? My suggestion is even its lagging gives excellent cinematography. Wait, are we talking about one movie? Everyone's talking about lag. If it's laggy, give some excellent cinematography. Okay. I see. At the end of the day, it's about telling a story, right? If you're telling that story, take as much time you want. Cinematography is just a tool to tell the story. Anything just short beautiful doesn't make it good. That's my point. In Vikram, I saw many homages to Dark Knight trilogy about being a symbol, Mars vigilantes, Bane voice, last in Alfred sees Bruce and Catwoman was similar to Kamal Hassan. Yeah, that one I also caught. I have the first 3 seasons of Stranger Things. Love the first season. Second season was okay. Third one didn't like it at all. So how's the fourth one? I'm confused to watch it. Yeah, same. Vaishnav, same. Season 1 was fun. I'll not say I loved it. It was fun. Nice. We all dream about going on adventures as a kid, right? And that's what the show does. Second and third was just the same thing they were doing over and over again. It just went downhill for me. Season 4, I've only seen 2 episodes. It's really good till now. I've heard this season is the best till now, so maybe check it out. Why can't we see full-fledged female-centric films with joy or comedy? Rather, we see very serious, harassed movies or over-the-top action ones, or end up with shows like four more shots. See, it's okay. This is tough to answer this one. What is cinema? What we show, TV show, whatever media. It's all a reflection of the society. When you say films about serious, harassed, and that's because that's happening in a society, which is getting reflected in cinema, right? Then there are films which are fantasy for female, like we get action sequence movie, we get historical epics, again based on our own reality. And four more shots is basically a version of maybe some people out there, and maybe some fantasies people have, and that's what the show depicts, right? It's all kind of stuff. Just mentioned everything. Like there are comedy films with them also. They are part of films like that. Definitely, we live in a patriarchal world where men is supposed to be over women. So we see in our movies there'll be more men than women. One heroine, hero, villain, all male. Then TV shows take people on sets, working, making the films. There are more men than women. So everything needs to, become equal everywhere. Then only things will change, right? Then we'll get films, all types of female-centric films. Excited for 777 Charlie? Yes. Your favorite Bengali film? Appu trilogy. Expectations on Happy Birthday teaser. Yeah, I saw the poster for today. I love that, man. Pan Telugu film, and it has all the 5 languages, in their own what do you call it? Scripts, and it all says Telugu, Telugu, Telugu. It's so fun. Looking forward to the film. I like Rajamouli joining 2 people in an imaginary setup in Ara, just like I used to think to watch Karna and Arjun. Yes, yes, together in the same side. Yes. I would not say same side because that will change the Mahabharata, but maybe they go on an adventure where they are together. That's what I think Rajamouli said in an interview also, right? That's how he imagined, like, what if Krishna and Karna were on an adventure together and, they interacted before and everything. KGF 2 or Vikram? KGF 2, easily. It's not about which film is better or not, which film worked. Like, I loved KGF. Like, what they did in KGF, right? So what I don't understand, right? Like when people say KGF they didn't like, I understand you didn't like the KGF, but you cannot. I feel you cannot say that it's a not well-made film. Its editing sucks and they don't know how to make film and all of that. Like that's not an issue. It's stylized film. They know what they wanted to do. They made a film like they wanted to make. And you cannot say that for every other film. That's the big thing about that film. They'll stick to their guns, whatever. Like no pun intended. Whatever they wanted to do, they pulled that off the way they wanted to do, and that's a big achievement in itself. And over that, I like the story. I liked what it did. I knew it's about Rocky Bhai. I wanted something from the story, and they delivered that. In some way or the form. Yeah, and Vikram also, he did an amazing job, dude. Lokesh did an amazing job to bring all of them together, the story, everything. It's just that I had some issues, things which didn't work for me, and I was out of the film. That's the only thing. At no point, I've been getting so many negative comments on that. Like, I'm like, did you just see the negative part? There's a whole good part I talked about, all the things I loved in the movie. And I'm just reading the comment, feels like I just trashed the movie and said it's the worst movie ever made and everything. Like, did you like any songs in Hero 2 album? I've not heard to any of them. As for me, I did like Mauka, Prast and Miss Haram. Okay. Burst from Telugu industry. Rajamouli's next movie, Mahesh Babu, is a treasure quest, jungle action adventure. Yes, including dragons. Wow. Your views on Malayalam movies considered propaganda. That's my response. Fran Akhtar was going to direct one female-centric film for Katrina Kaif and some other actors. Yeah, they are making a road trip movie with Alia, Priyanka Chopra and Katrina Kaif. I think Zoya is directing or Farhan is directing. One of them is directing. Malayalam movies propaganda. Thoughts on Panchayat 2? Yes, I'll come to that. On that, let's move on. Let's talk about Panchayat, guys, season 2. TVF, expectation was they'll, make it an epic show. Don't want to spoil it for people who have not seen it, but this season it's a satire at its best. What I loved about that, it's not, very preachy at any point. Our main character, it's like a Swadesh, but opposite. In Swadesh, Shahrukh, stays and wants to help the village. Here, like, every time he learns something new, it's a different experience and world of him living in the village area. But he wants to leave. That's what his motivation is. It's not to change the village and everything. So I love that realistic way of doing it, and it's not very preachy at any point. And this season, man, they just take it one more up notch up than the first season. And yeah, man, like surprisingly, like I didn't expect it at all. The last episode makes you so emotional. But yeah, man, like lovely. I cannot wait for season 3. I think everyone is waiting for season 3 now, because hopefully it comes faster this time. But yeah, man, love the show. So good, acting wise, everything is just outstanding. Let me know what are your thoughts. People's logic is everything should be realistic for a few seconds or minutes. Cringe fight still. They call entire film as cringe and masala cry. We should have all kind of films. Yeah, Hemant, you're right. It's like one great thing I heard from a film critic called Mike, and he said, like, you should watch the film the way the film intends it to be watched, right? And now I know, hearing that many people like, you didn't watch Vikram like that. So yeah, that's the basic thing. Like, let the film tell you what it is and what it's about and what it's want to tell you. Don't put your like things on it. Like, no, the film should be realistic. Even if you're watching RRR, no, it should be realistic. That's not how it works. The film is not supposed to be realistic, like very, it's not a documentary. So we should not put parameters like that. And if you put, you will be disappointed. That's the thing. Saw scenes from Marriage yesterday. Saw scenes from a Marriage yesterday, which was American adaptation of 1971 German series. If you loved Marriage Story, check out the series. Just 5 episodes. Marriage, is it with this guy Oscar Isaac? Please recommend any series like Hostel Days or any college fun content. I haven't watched Hostel Days actually. Check out Quota Factory if you haven't. Like any TVF show in that category. Yeah. 3 Idiots if you haven't seen it. Luckily, Americans are loving Vikram. Great. People who are thinking themselves to be cool by trolling PGF because it's over the top world building, they are so immature because they find art and realistic stuff more from Amazon. See, my thing is that people who think only one thing is good and other thing is not, they are losing out. They are not cinephiles, definitely. If you are not willing to accept all kind of films and appreciate them, or watch them and say no, only one kind of films are good and other are all bad, you're not a cinephile. And I don't care what you think then, because you are not on the same boat. Like, for you, it's just about just watching something or time pass. For me, it's art, right? I appreciate it. I look at it throughout every all kinds of it. And then there's no point of having the discussion because we are on a separate boats. So there's no point even talking about that. Yeah, because if you're not willing to watch different kinds of films, that means you're not interested, you don't care, you don't have that, not passionate about it, and that's totally fine. Maybe you have some passion about something else, and that's just so boring to watch just one kind of film. But Jai is cool, bro, and they carved out episodes around using non-living things like chakke wali kursi, lost computer monitors. Yes, wholesome, man. A family show. There are a few bad words that drop here and there, but it's okay. Films is just an art. Why we only consider painting to be art and okay with abstract art, realistic painting, but we criticize art storytelling using frames. Yeah, true. Greatest recommendation: 3 Idiots. Wow, slow claps, Nona. Come on, that maybe. What if they hadn't seen that? So Why no updates on PS1, man? Like, I'll talk to Maniratnam. I'll just call him for you. Hello, sir. Why no update? Okay. He said shut up. Thoughts about runway 34 and the. Okay, he just changed it. Alright, moving on to the next one, guys. Last one, the Northman. Sorry, today actually. Have you seen Adu? It's must watch. Okay, no, I have not. Yeah, Northman was a good film, well-made film. It's basically showing the Nordic culture in, I think, 872 AD. How they should live and the island, and their culture, like everything is around their culture, and it has some surrealistic moments which reminds me of the Green Knight at moments, but it's fairly like it's basically Hamlet. And what I heard is that Hamlet is actually kind of inspired from this story. Like the story is in this film is basically like known to exist before Hamlet came out, and the character's name is Amulet, something like that, and it became Hamlet. So it's basically that, and it has all these things, and technically it's amazing. It's an experience of watching this film, and yeah, it's like a revenge drama. You can even call it a western, but it's like in ice. But yeah, it's mostly closer to Hamlet, and yeah, very well made film. Good work. I've not seen this. Is my first Robert Eggers film. I've not seen his previous ones. Biju Menon is starring in Thankam instead of Fahad Fasal returns Sam Pushkaran. Some date issues. Okay. Data issue. Okay. Thoughts about Runway 34 and why it is included in store? Will it affect the viewership on Prime? No, they are just trying that thing. Like if people really want to watch, who are willing to pay, they get more money, and then they'll put it out, right? I don't think it's gonna work in India. No one gives a shit. Wasn't The Revenant based on Nordic culture? I have not seen them. I remember some time back, like long time back, I saw like first 15 minutes and I just got bored and I stopped watching. Like it's a movie today I would like to watch. Back then I was immature. But yeah. Lighthouse is Robert Eggers has heard best work, better than Parasite in my opinion, which released the same year but didn't get nominated. Yep, I know. They usually ignore horror. Yeah, man, even Titan, right, won the Palme d'Or, right, at Cannes, and it didn't even get nominated. Alright, your expectations from Burrows? Nothing, man. Let the first look or trailer come out. We'll see. Alright, that's it, guys. I think I'm done with all the things I saw. Let me know what are you guys doing. Should we check out trailers or is it time? It's already 8:30. Xiao. Alright. That means let's go. Oh my god, voting. It's not very clear. I think I'll just do it which suits me. 9 PM, I think that goes to 11 then. Let's see. SSC Kannada teaser, please. You wanna watch trailers? Let me know. Should we watch some trailers? I have to put off the music then. अब है सावरे इसे छू लूं जरा मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा. Okay, I'll stop. Did some people just leave the chat because I was singing? Are you reacting, guys? Let me know if you want that. Otherwise, you can wrap it up here. Excited for 1899 from makers of Dark. Yes. Anything from those creators, man. These are epic people, man. How did they even conceive the idea for Dark? I don't know. Someone said he will watch RRR in a single screen theater in Hyderabad in some live stream. Who is that someone, I wonder? At least you're not asking about the Hyderabad vlog. I actually started editing that and then I never came back to it. Like, I didn't get time. Hopefully, like this month, I don't think a lot of releases are coming, so I'll get time and I'll edit those down. I think I edited the one with where I went to Golconda Fort. But the one I still have to edit this. I'm thinking doing that separately. Arey yaar. Ramoji City. I'm thinking of separating Ramoji City, everything else, and Bahubali set. Best editing app which is for free. Yeah, Windows movie Maker. That's how I started. I think the free one is DaVinci Resolve. It's a free software. I think best for editing, like good software, like which has good like things to edit. But I use Premiere Pro, Adobe's thing. But yeah, for free I would say DaVinci Resolve. Like there are more ones which are simple, like straightforward. But I think DaVinci is like if you want to get into editing directly, go to a software like that. It may take more time to understand, but once you get it, like it will be much easier, because then you go to a smaller one which is very basic and simple. You edit on that, and then you have to edit something which that not doing well, and then again you have to go to DaVinci Resolve at the end to become better, like do something better or something hi-fi. So it's better to just start from there. That's my advice. Pathombatham. Okay, first let's see the SSC Kannada teaser. What? Hey, what was the full name of that SSC movie? Twelfth Man Joseph Thoughts? Lost Indian? What are you talking about? You're not subscribed to the channel or what? You are, because you're in the chat. Dude, we reacted to it live. I have to put those edits also out. Yeah, other reviews also out. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, what am I doing? Oh no. Oh no, I'm getting copyright strike. I'm getting a copyright strike on this shit. What did I do? I did something wrong. Did you guys hear the music? Is the stream still live? Any moment I'll get a copyright strike. Shouldn't have done that. Could you guys hear the music? A 2 hours one they just released. Is that the one? Oh man, shit, they heard the music. How could I do this? No one told me that you can hear music. I'm getting copyright strike. That too, it was an English song. So I'm getting more. Anyways, let's see what happens. Alright, let's go. Hey. No subtitles? Okay. I remember having those. That's Kavudari, the other.
Manu.
Oh, inbuilt subtitles.
ನನ್ನ ಆಸೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಊರ ಹತ್ರ ಸಮುದ್ರ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಸಮುದ್ರ ತೀರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ಸುಸ್ತಾಗೋ ತನಕ ನಡಿಬೇಕು.
That's a big family.
ಅಲೆಗಳು ಒಂದೊಂದಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲು ಮುಟ್ಟಾಗ ನಿನ್ನ ಕೈ ಬಿಗಿಯಾಗಿ ಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು.
Hey.
ಅಲೆಗಳ ಸದ್ದು ಮನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಹಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಂಗೆ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, ನಿನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗಲೂ ಹಾಗೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ.
Hey, Hemant Rao actually.
ನನ್ನ ಸಮುದ್ರ ನೀನು.
Okay. Hey. Getting a good vibes from it. They cannot be together. Doomed love story. Nice. I like that. That's cool. Dear Friend 2 teaser. Yeah, that I'm not sure. Okay, what else? What else? Okay, this. Let's check it out. Pathombatham noottandu teaser. Okay, let's watch it. Hey, historical film. Series from the man's nature version introduces his love for justice. Okay, Abraham Lincoln said that.
തിരുവിതാംകൂറിന്റെ പ്രതിച്ഛായ ഇന്ന് പാതാളത്തോളം താഴ്ന്നു പോയിരിക്കുന്നു.
Okay.
രാജവീഥിയിലൂടെ മാറുമറിച്ച് നടക്കാൻ ഹീനജാതിക്കാരായ നിനക്കൊക്കെ എങ്ങനെ ധൈര്യം വന്നു?
Oh. All right. No, I thought it's Vinayakan.
മലക്കരം മേടിക്കരം മുലക്കരം തലക്കരം എന്നിത്യാദി കരങ്ങൾ കൊടുക്കാത്ത എല്ലാവരും ഈ വധശിക്ഷ ഒരു പാഠമായിരിക്കട്ടെ.
That blood was not good.
ഇതവനല്ലേ അടിയാളന്മാരുടെ നേതാവ്?
അതെ, അയാള് തന്നെ ആറാട്ടുപുഴ വേലായുധ ചേകവൻ.
They spent a lot of money. Oh, nice. All right.
അയിത്തത്തിന് 36 അടി മാറണമെന്നല്ലേ പറഞ്ഞത്? അത്ര ആയിട്ടില്ല.
All right. Okay. Well, okay, you guys have to answer me something. It says based on true story. Let me know, is that true? According to Dr. Hemant Rao, associates an intense love spanning over 2 decades. By the way, the title sapta, sagaradaache translate to somewhere beyond the 7 seas. Okay, all right. But tell me about this movie. Tamil movie, right? Considering it's showing that, right? The breast X. Like the visuals are really cool, but little over the top. What do you guys think about that? It says based on a true story, so let me know what's that about. The first thing I thought was like, you know, the criticism that there's like a man savior for the woman. Like he'll come and save them and they cannot save themselves, kind of a thing. What do you think about that? Let me know. Anything else? I'm not checking out Dear Friend, man. Already saw the trailer. I'm okay when the movie comes out. I'll watch it. Panchayat trailer. I think I've seen that trailer. I actually reacted to it. I never edited it. I didn't like had anything else to say about that one. So yeah, I've already seen that one. Let me know if anything else. But yeah, what do you think about this one? Like those are the first few things that came to my mind watching it. Is the chat slow or am I not getting the chats on time? It's almost 9, guys, so let's wrap it up. Still getting a lot of comments on the Vikram trailer. Yeah, I already saw Panchayat. Didn't get anything interesting to say about that. Alright guys, I think we can wrap up now. I'm also a bit tired. I have one more stream after this on the second channel. We are watching Boys episode 2. So do join us for that if you're interested. And again, if you enjoy, do like, share, subscribe. I'm sure you already subscribed. It looks like little over the top, but I hope it's good. Yeah, hopefully it's interesting story they are telling. And yeah guys, that's it from me. Hope you had good time. Definitely join us for the Boys reaction. We'll start around 10:30. And yeah, see you. Bye bye. Thanks for the day, Lost Indian. All right, see ya.